malheureusement, Afrique sans fric. Oh, naso idée. Naso idée. Yendenika. Mais oui, c'est comme ça. Eh oui.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Now You Know podcast. Check us out on Instagram at NYK Podcast, and we are also on the Bird/X app at Now You Know One. That is Now You Know and number one. I'm here with Queen K, Moonks, Chef Carl. How you guys doing tonight? I see Kashish, Munge Kelly's already falling asleep. Are we boring you?
Telling you.
If you people keep coming like at me like this the entire podcast, I'm about to just I don't know. I will just there's probably an option to mute people. I'll mute people.
You ain't
We
gonna do
treat you with a lot of care, endearment, and you're there saying you want to mute us.
It's a
Why?
lie. Especially Carl. Carl comes at me every time in this point. Me and him must always quarrel every single time we get on here. The first thing he comes and it's me he looks at me. I'm his cocoa. It's okay.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
What's a coco?
All I
Mm.
know is these are allegations, false allegations.
It's okay.
Like the US president would say, fake news.
I'm telling you, alternative facts.
Fake news. Anyway,
Yeah.
good to see you guys back. I love the consistency. You guys are putting in the effort. It makes me feel good. You are doing well.
I'm
You are
telling
doing
you.
well. I'm
I
very
was
proud.
gonna take a
But
day. I was gonna take a
trying.
day off today, but I was like, nah, they're consistent, so let me show up too. Got you
love that.
guys making me, making me show up.
All right. Before we get into tonight's topic, let's go into our African
Oh, hold
proverb.
on. Before we even go to that,
Mhm.
I think it's time we have to give Queen K some credit here for the AI topic we spoke about. She did make some great points. I just wanted to, you know, say that I was wrong about a few things I said in the last episode, and obviously I told her in private, but I think it's only right that I tell everybody out here in public. She did have some good points, and I was wrong about some of the things that I said. I'm not gonna remember exactly what it was that I was wrong about, but yeah, when it comes to the AI stuff, it does actually use significantly more water and more energy. Obviously, regular data centers still use a lot of energy, yes, but the ones that support the AI systems and all that stuff does use significant amount of energy. So she was right about that. Just wanted to put that out there.
Wow.
Thank
Wow.
you. Thank
Maturity.
you,
Mature.
Carlson.
Well,
Thank
Carson,
you.
you
And
just
yes, he
gave
did.
you just
He
gave
did.
Cameroonians 10 points, 10 bonus points.
I wouldn't say 10, more like 2.5.
Wonderful.
But yes, Carlson did message me privately. Thank you for doing so. Because it's like, I'm not just spewing nonsense, you guys. Like, I'm really
Shake
here.
'em. Whoop. Shake 'em.
Like, I'm really here just not brain rotting, but learning all these things that's happening in this life because I have to make money somehow. And to know how to make money, you need to know what's going on in this life. So
There's sense in that eggshell.
I know.
There's sense in there.
Yeah, sense in there.
there's too much sense, if anything. Too much.
Okay,
It
I don't know
kills me.
about too much now.
It's
Let's be humble.
Well,
Please.
they should
Let's
all
be
be like the
humble.
Chinese people and bury their servers underwater. That's what they're doing in China now.
Oh, really?
Put it underwater.
Yeah. That's actually clever.
I was doing my research too. No small. What had to go back and do research now? Because we're all talking nonsense that day. We're all speaking nonsense that day.
Hey.
Anyway, I'm
There's a
glad
reason
that
why we say we're not experts
we're
on
not
this
experts.
chat, right? If you want
Oh,
to
yeah.
believe us, now you know.
Now you know.
If you don't want to believe us, now you know. Either way,
It's all
we
about
chat.
doing your own research. Just
Very important.
don't take what we say and run with it. Go on, do your own.
Please
stuff.
don't go and quote me somewhere. I beg you.
Listen to
Honestly,
understand.
don't go and say, Mr. Velna said, mm-mm.
All right. Good sidetrack. Good sidetrack. But bringing us back to tonight's episode, like I mentioned, let's get into our podcast for tonight. And not podcast, proverb for tonight. And the proverb
Fun.
says, a shining face goes with a full belly.
Repeat.
Mm. Yes, ma'am. Anything for you, our AI expert. A shining face goes with a full belly.
I'm sorry, that one is beyond me.
Why are you always taking yourself out of the equation?
I am not always taking. Don't start. I answer
That's
the
actually
last
drawing attention to you.
This one I cannot answer. The other ones I always try, but this one I cannot even
Answer
attempt.
now.
I cannot attempt. That's why
You
I'm
are.
giving up.
She just gave up, yo.
I just give up.
So
I
so
cannot
okay,
even
so
attempt.
so when your kids
Hold on.
when your kids look back on this this particular particular topic,
There are other uncles
and they
and
no
their
no no
aunts
no
tell
You see
them,
Karen's face.
hold on. Everything starts at home. When they say, "Mommy, what happened?"
you will
Oh,
not
you say
guilt me. I must not know everything. I'm not a dictionary. What do I look like?
you
My
look like
The thing
expression.
you
is,
look
you're
like
saying you must
Wikipedia.
not know everything. We're still waiting for you to nail the first proverb meaning.
I don't know. Did you not hear me say I give up? I don't know. At least the other ones I said something, but this one I cannot even.
You only want to attempt, eh? You
I
only
don't even
want
know where to even
to.
start. A shiny face make a full stomach.
No, Jesus.
Goes with a full stomach.
Yeah.
Can you stop
Well, all
putting
I
me
know
on
is
spot and
Karen,
leave me alone?
Karen, please help your
Karen, go ahead. Help
your
I
agenda.
can't
your
help
agenda.
because all I know is a lie because my face is shining and my stomach is not. It's not
See,
full. So.
I mean, like my face is so. Do you want me to use my face? My
But
face
the
is
thing is,
looking.
you guys are really you're on the right track. You do know that, right?
Okay, repeat it again. Maybe I can try some more. A shiny
A
face.
shining face goes with a full belly.
So your outside character should match your inside character. Bro,
Shake
if you
'em.
laugh
Whoop,
at me
whoop.
again,
Shake 'em. Whoop, whoop. Shake 'em.
see, you're part of my problem in this life. I'm not talking again.
You some dude, man.
I'm
You
not
some
talking again.
dude.
I've attempted it and I'm
Chef
done
Carl, please
attempting.
help us now. Help
Okay.
us.
So what the proverb is referring to, right, is essentially that typically, like, if you're hungry, you're not going to be very happy, right? But if you're content, if you're full, you're going to be happy. So it's not just about food, right? It's all about having the things that you need, your basics, your necessities. As long as you have your necessities, as long as you don't have any worries about that, you can then be happy. That's it.
Both of you already discussed this proverb.
No, this is the first time I've heard this.
No. What are you talking about?
You listen to context clues.
I know us in psychology class, when we talk about, what's that guy's name again? Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Psychology
Yeah, I don't
people.
know that one.
Yes, you're right, Velner. You have that one right.
I didn't even know that one.
Yes, Velner, you're right. It's a pyramid. And the bottom is like the basic needs that everybody needs to live, which is food, water, and shelter. And then like above that, I forgot what's above that, but it's
I
like
don't know either. The next layer, whatever it is.
I only
The next
know
tier.
Freud or Sigmund Freud. That's the only
Sigmund Freud,
psychology
yeah,
name I
know
remember.
that part, too.
That's it.
There are many of them, man. So these guys used to have things back in the day, and then what happened to the rest of it?
I don't know.
Anyway, all right. So tonight's topic, I know Carson. In fact, Carson, tell us what the topic is for tonight.
I don't like how this is put on me. Pause. All right. Today we're talking about a topic that I used to be very, very familiar with. Used to, yeah. I don't really indulge as much as I did anymore. Once in a while I do, but yeah,
when
not
you
as much.
retire?
Guy, all 2024, I've been laying low, my guy. Come on now.
I
This is
didn't know.
documented. This is when did you see me and where did you see me 2024 doing those activities?
Sir, where was
Exactly.
I to begin with? I
Exactly.
didn't have social media or anything like that, so I couldn't fact check you.
My point exactly. All right. You did not. So it didn't happen. But to get to our topic here, today we're talking about there was a study done by scientists. You know, these are people who are smarter than Kelly, smarter than Belna, smarter than Queen K, smarter than myself, right? Scientists. So this is not from me, right? They did a study, they did surveys, they collected data, and essentially what they concluded was that you should be chopping life. You should be in the streets, or not the streets, but in the club, in the club, at the hookah lounges, at the hookah bars, at the bars, all the way up to your 69. Because if the people who are out there in those places, often they're typically happier than those who aren't. So what do y'all think about that?
Oh, I'm not this
69 is the age basically where you're too old to be in a club. So for those of you who are 50, 55, you're not too old to be in a club. If you're 40, you're not too old to be in a club. 69, and again, yes, 69 is not a joke. It's not a pun. 69 is the age. That's the cutoff where it's like, all right, cool. Once you hit 70, you can't be in a club no more.
Yes, Kelly, let's be serious.
You see me?
Mm-hmm. So I must say I agree with the study. If I'm to
Wait,
I
chime
agree.
in,
didn't they
no
say
one else is.
life begins?
Agree.
What
Didn't they say
are
life begins at
what are
50?
parents looking for at 65 in the club? Do they have their own clubs, or is it like a club with everybody else?
No, 65 is so good. It's 70
65
that
is still
the
good.
cutoff. The cutoff is 70.
70 is the cutoff.
Yes. Check
Aren't
Again,
you
so
tired?
Kelly,
Like at
hold
that
on,
age,
hold
you should
on.
be exploring the world. What are you going to look for in a
Yeah,
club?
so when you explore the world, where you go? You go to the club in that place now.
No,
Why
Go-
not?
do things that are chill at that age. Why are you going to a place that is crowded and noisy?
Hold on. Okay,
What are you going to
think about it
entertain
this way,
them?
right? Think about it this way, right? There are clubs, then there are lounges, right? Not every club is the one that you're going and you're touching body. There are other clubs that you
Yeah.
can go and get a section, a lounge area, and you can just chill there, right? It's not every day that you're going to go
I'm
and be
smoking
shaking.
hookah
Yeah.
wood.
But the thing is,
Going
Donna,
to a
the thing is,
restaurant
most in
and
America,
just
you
chilling
don't even
there.
have clubs anymore. You have lounges more than clubs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there are no clubs anymore.
Maybe like a bar or something. You go and sit in a bar, maybe watch a game, drink, have a
Bar
drink.
is
You
even
know,
more
a lounge,
aggressive
want to
for
go
that
and
thing.
shake
body, like
A
that's
lounge
all
Yeah.
it
these days
is.
is just a lounge. You're going to go get a section, order drinks, order hookah, food.
Mm-hmm.
To
Kelly,
me, that
what's
is
the
still
difference between a
not.
lounge and a club? Because what you do at a club, you do at a lounge.
Yeah, but
They're-
I'm at that age. I still don't think they should go to a lounge either.
So what should they do? What should they do?
They have other things. Go to a restaurant, sit down, eat.
People
Again,
want
the
to
65-year-old
dance, Kelly.
is the 65-year-old is a person who's not working. You that you have work, you are going to the club. They that retired, they don't have work. They belong
They
there
have all the
more than
time.
you. They have all the time. Argue that logic.
At my age right now, I'm already tired.
That's
I'm already
you.
tired.
And they have
And
all
at
day
that
to
age,
rest.
instead of them to be finding
Damn.
something else to be doing with them, why would they going to that at the club or at the lounge?
Kelly, I am so glad that these scientists avoided you because you have brought that age down.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
So what is the age for
Are
you
you
then?
post big age at this? You want to still be going
Hold
to
on.
at lounge?
Kelly, what is the age then where you think you're too old to be in there? What
To be
age?
honest, I feel like when you get to 40, you should start like how they put it. You should really, when you get to 40, these are the things that should not even like really interest you.
Bro,
You
they
start
definitely
outgrowing
said
them.
life starts
You're
at
not
50.
answering the question. At what age?
That's what I said. When you get
is
to
it too old?
40, you should start outgrowing these things.
40?
But you're saying you should start
Damn.
outgrowing. That's not the cutoff, though. I can be 40. I'm like, okay, instead of going every weekend, I'm going to go every other
Okay,
weekend.
let
So
me
what age
be
are
nice.
you too old?
50.
50. You should not be at the club or the lounge
Yes.
at 50.
Wow.
So at 49, it's okay.
I'm not saying like never, ever, ever like step your foot there again.
No,
But-
we mean never ever. Give us the age.
Yeah.
Never, ever, ever.
Never, ever.
Never, ever. Ever, never.
They said cutoff age is 70.
So 69.
69.
Never, ever.
Ever, never.
Well, if you put it that way, then that's different.
See,
Bruh.
because when they say 69, they're not saying go to the club every weekend. They're just
No,
saying,
they said regularly. They did say that.
oh,
That's why
regular.
I'm asking,
Yeah.
like,
Bell, that's
keep
what they
confusing
said
me.
regularly.
Yeah. Can hold on. Do we have the actual study again?
That's what
Let
I'm
me see if I
trying
can
to
find
ask.
it.
Like, if it's just
Because
once in
I
a while, I
disagree
would
with that
get it.
regularly part.
Like, that's what I'm saying. If it's just once in a while, yeah, but
regularly, your body should be tired.
Scientists have proved that the ideal age to stop clubbing is 69.
Okay.
Stop. Full stop.
So they said, and I quote, regularly going to the clubs can lead to increased longevity, stronger social networks, improved creativity, and better emotional intelligence.
You can do a
And
whole lot of things when you're
and
going to the
people
club.
who are found studies found that going regular club goers live an average of 5 to 7 years longer.
But yes, now when
Whatever
you're
the
when you're in
scientists
there,
are,
when you're in there
whatever
seeing
they
nice
are, they
things,
they
it
must have
keeps your
been
mind
party
young now.
goers.
Yeah.
They got a bunch of party goers to come and make scientific research.
This was a study from the University of Zurich, and this was
Swiss.
literally this year.
Yeah, they are a bunch of clubbers.
Switzerland.
Ah.
Yeah.
They like life. You cannot.
So Miss Kelly, you don't like life.
I like life, but at that age, constantly having to be going to the club, no.
Well, like the study is saying, right? Clubbing prolongs life. Because you're in there, you're seeing nice things left and right.
Mhm.
And it stimulates the body in many ways. Your eyes now. What are you saying?
Nothing.
Pourquoi tu sais? Pourquoi tu sais?
Can you imagine regularly going to the club till you're 69?
It's like thing is spinning you.
I'm like, bruh.
Like, I'm already sitting here, imagine myself like, I'm already tired. I don't even like going to the club like that. And then at 69, I'll be finding myself with my old bones going to be shaking yash in the club.
Okay, think about it this way, right? Culturally, right? Think about it this way.
Okay.
Because if we're looking at it from a cultural point of view, right? We're all of us here are Cameroonians, right? Now, how you feel if you go into the club and you see somebody there who is, say, age, let's say 65 and up, right? Now, understand that, understand also that there are clubs where they target that age group. There are clubs where they target the younger age
Yep.
groups, right? So to some people, their business is targeting the older generation. Maybe like Carson was saying, these people that have already retired, they have money to spend there all the time, right? They might not be there every day, but how that club is set up, it's not like you have a dance floor where everybody's going jumping up and down. It's more like a lounge restaurant type thing where you go there, you just chill and you just vibe out, right? So you have to look at
No, but the thing is, Donna, even regular clubs, you will find
Mhm.
it there. And I'll give you an example. You go on vacation, you go to the resort, you're partying with all these old people and all that stuff. And then when you leave those resorts, they have what? A nightclub typically in those resorts. Who do you see there? You see every age. And you see the 70-year-old, you see the 75-year-old person in there. That is also a club. That is also a lounge in that specific resort, and they're out there having a ball. And it's perfectly normal.
My point, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that they should never go to the club, but the research is saying that going to the club consistently. That's where I'm saying like going to the club consistently. How do you have that amount of
Okay.
energy to be consistently going to the club at that age?
But this is you though.
Let's talk about more benefits, right? They said clubbing stimulates the same part of the brain linked to happiness, creativity, and social connection. And those who keep going out regularly past their 30s report 25% higher life satisfaction, 40% lower stress than those who grow out of it.
Check out.
That is just
so. And again, think about it,
trying to
right?
sell the market.
I mean, yeah, because think about it, when you're out in the club, what are you doing? You're out there enjoying, right? It's not like you're there in the club in the lounge, like just
but enjoyment is not just in the club. Other things can also do the same thing that the club does.
Focus on the
Kelly, you're all over the place now.
Yeah, like what's wrong? Like the study again, we're not saying clubbing is all you're doing with your life. No, but if you're going once every weekend or twice every weekend, that's your free time, right? You choose to do what you want to do with your free time. And if it's leading to happiness, so right now what you're saying is that you're going to just looking at research and you're going to choose the probability of not being happy or not being as happy as you could possibly be, or not being as, not relieving as much stress as you could possibly relieve.
I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is consistently having to go clubbing at that age, it's exhausting.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you one question.
About it?
Let me ask you one question, right? when you go to a club, right? Is it because you want to go, or is it because somebody's pressuring you to go?
Most of the time, I really go just because I want to go out,
There you go. So it's a
not
choice
because
thing.
I'm being pressured.
So it's a choice thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
There's
it's
a
a
reason.
choice thing.
There's a reason why a lot of retired British women are finding themselves in the Gambia today.
No, that
People are just
if
sitting
you
in
know,
their
you
seats and
know.
catching stray bullets.
If you know,
You know.
it's
If you know,
not
you
stray
know.
bullets, it's facts.
Yeah,
It's
it's facts.
Go to the
It is
Gambia.
actually facts. Like there's
Yeah.
another country too. I think Southeast Africa. One of them. They have
Mm.
a
Kenya,
similar. No,
Also
it's
not
in
mostly
Kenya.
like
Now
Africa.
Kenya and
Kenya is Central East.
Yeah.
um
So they're going there to enjoy, right? They're taking all their
Yeah.
retirement, they're all everything that they've worked for. They go and enjoy in the Gambia, right? And now the youths of the Gambia, they're reaping these benefits.
Hmm?
yeah.
And it's prolonging, like Carl says, prolonging their joy,
The
stimulating
happiness. Yeah.
Shake am.
Karen, what do you think about this? You've been quiet.
Guys, I agree to a certain extent. I think when they say like regularly, I don't think they mean every week. You can still be a regular at a place and not go every week. Like you can be a regular at a place and you go like once a month or twice a month. That's like you're a regular.
Yeah.
So I agree. The every weekend thing, like that's crazy. Every weekend at a club at your big age, it's like, do you not have other things to be doing in life? Like, do you not have children? You get what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that. No, I nobody should be going to the club. I love the fact that people go to the club. I enjoy the club to a certain extent because of the music, like how he says like it brings more happiness. In this life we are suffering, like,
Stimulates.
huh?
Okay.
You use the word stimulate. That's the word we're using.
Exactly. In this life people are suffering. This debt that we're all drowning in. Nobody can
Yeah.
afford anything. Sometimes you just want to go somewhere where you can just escape reality, listen to good music, and just dance or just sit and enjoy the atmosphere. So I definitely agree because it's not every day you just want to be inside, just sitting at a restaurant and you want a chill vibe. Like sometimes you really do, like I said, you want to go and just shake body small, find a young and what they're doing in this other country, these white women are going to go and find their young African prince or whatnot. So I agree because it really does. It's like therapy in a way. And like sometimes all I ask myself is like I'm always like, oh my gosh, I just want a weekend where I just want to dance. Like I just literally just want to go listen to music and dance. That's all I want to do, and that's the club space.
Yeah. I mean,
Kelly's itching to
that's
say
like
something.
I'm just saying like agreeing to her point. That's because I feel like I don't know if people like understand what I'm trying to say. When you said like regularly, that was my problem. Regularly to a club, that's
For
a bit
me,
much at
it's
that age.
regularly it's at least twice a month. Because for me, if you're going 12 times a year, that's
No,
not
because you know
regularly.
there are people who will go to club Monday to Sunday. They sleep at the club.
Well,
So
again, we're not saying daily, right? Obviously, if we're looking at most people who go out, unless you're like in
that's the part
college,
that like
early
had me
college years and stuff like
confused.
that, it's gonna be, you're gonna be there on the weekends, typically Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday,
Yeah.
right? And to me, even if you're going out every weekend, every single weekend, I don't see a problem with that, right? With the study shows, because I think we're looking at lounges and clubs as just a nightlife thing, where it's not necessarily always just a nightlife thing. These people could be going out to brunch. We know those brunch parties are typically a lot more lit than the nighttime parties, if we're being honest, for sure, for real, for real. So if you let's say, for example, I think we've all been to the park in DC. They turn up at the park no matter when you go. So if you go there at 3, 4 p.m. and you see a 70-year-old, you're not batting an eye. It's gonna look perfectly normal. And if you see even 30, 40 of them, it's going to look perfectly normal. They're still out. That's still, a lounge vibe thing, but they're still having fun, right? They're still enjoying it. So it's not necessarily just lights out, hookah, nonstop. No, there are other lounges where you can experience that on a regular basis and still have a good time.
I think the study needs to define what clubbing means because when people hear clubbing, they're not thinking of like they're thinking of like nighttime festivities, those type of things. Because the way how you're saying it, like with the lounges, like in the brunch, in that early afternoon, that I don't. It's you get what I'm saying. They need to really specify what clubbing
I,
means.
I mean, even if it's nighttime still, right? That again, to me, is still normal because if we're being honest here in today's society, who really can be affording those sections that you see people popping those bottles and all that
People
stuff?
who are broke.
Or people who are older. That's really where it starts. They're the ones who are more established and they can afford it.
Yeah. I feel like the
So
people who club more, like in these days, are people who don't even have money. They are the ones you
some,
see in the club. I promise you. I
So
don't
it's
know if
packaging.
you. It's exactly packaging.
some.
I don't know
Kelly's
if you
not
have
wrong.
noticed it.
That's what I'm saying. Some, like again, the people you see, the broke people you're seeing that are in the club, those are typically who the scammers, right? And all that stuff. But amongst all of them, you're going to have the regular people who do have money, and those are
Yeah.
typically the older people.
But babes love scammers now.
But
As we
you
I mean, of
always
course.
you
as we
you
recalled.
hardly find those people like who have money like in just any type of club. Like I feel like
They're there for the babes, let's be honest. The 50-year-old,
yeah.
the 60-year-old, he's going to the lounge to go enjoy, to find a
I
young
mean
babe
at
and
that
enjoy
age, if
life.
they don't
And
have
he will be
anybody
popping
and
that
then they're
bottle.
trying to find a little
What do you
who
mean they
maybe
don't have anybody?
they
What do
don't
you
have
mean they don't
anybody
have
in there.
anybody? No, 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 no. What do you mean they don't have anybody? Come on now, let's
Oh,
be
you mean
guided
the
here.
married men going to the club at
Of
that age to
course,
find
of
women?
course.
You be
Those are the main ones.
the
Those
the
are the main
married men that
ones.
are going to go and
It's
cheat.
true. Don't even tell me it's true. I've witnessed it with my eyes every single time.
Oh,
They're
but
going to go
let's be
and
honest too. The babes are the married ones that are also in there doing the girls trip and the girls night out and all that stuff. Those are the ones in there
Vis-a-vis.
too. Yeah, let's not think
You're
it's a
not
one-way
wrong
street.
though.
Yeah.
People are out there causing
The way
problems
to
in
get
their homes.
apparently the way to get a reply from a girl these days is to ask her if she needs any bills paid.
I'm telling you,
Yes.
She'll
don't
respond.
guarantee
She'll respond
expeditiously.
sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Expeditious.
It's hard out here.
It is. Like, oh my God. I was watching this video. I think I still have it. I just forgot to send it to you. Well, I think when we're talking about the same topic, a girl was talking about how, she does not hang out with girls who like to eat money from men, who like to like get money from men, who just manipulate men just to get money from them. I was like, everybody was looking at her. They were like, if you don't like to get money from men, that's your problem. Nobody's trying to be your friend, anyways. Yeah, I was just telling myself, I'm like, the only regret that I have in my life is the fact that I did not enjoy men's money when I had the opportunity. I was being a good girl.
Me
I
and you
should have
both.
saved up millions right now and enjoyed in my marriage.
Me and you both. I always say I want to
No,
to
Kelly is late. Karen is not late for you.
It's not late for you. Trust.
No,
Don't
the
be
thing is
me.
that
Don't
like
be me. You're going to regret it.
sadly, guys, I have morals. Like
See,
you know
that's
how
the
many
thing. I used to think.
Wait,
opportunities I've
are your
See,
morals buy
morals
you
don't pay.
smoothie?
Oh.
Morals
Take it
buy you
from me.
smoothie?
I used to have so much morals. Take
no,
it from me.
it's not that like
Are your
no,
morals
I
buy you
know, but
smoothie?
it's like do you know
I
how many
just missed everything that was
opportunities
said.
do you guys know how many opportunities I could have had to be
That's the thing. I regret it now. I used to be a goody two shoes.
I just for some reason it's like I want men to leave me alone. That's the funny part. Even though I
But they
say like
don't.
even though no wait listen Kelly even though like I say like yes eat his money I want women to eat men's money but me personally I just want men to leave me alone and if you give me money that means you're not going to leave me alone.
I
Yeah,
just
you're going to want
ah,
something out of it
that's
and
the
I
only
don't
regret I
have
have
time for
because
that.
I
It's
used to
like
be
and
like
then I
that.
feel bad. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I really
But
do feel bad
you
for
see now, if a man comes and be like, "Oh, I like you, honey, I am billing you," and me and my husband are going to chop your money. I've done it before, and I'll do it again.
Wait, can you say that one more time? Can you say it again, please?
If a man comes to me now
Mm-hmm.
and be like, "I like you," and I'm telling the person I am not interested, and you keep insisting, I am going to bill you, and I'm going to chop that money with my husband. Okay. I am not ashamed of it because I don't know why you'll be budging my life and especially when you clearly know that I'm married and then you keep coming at me. It means that you just want me to use you. So I'm going to use you, eat that money, and I'm going to share with my husband.
So
I'm
you
not-
send your
I will send my Zelle, I will send my cash app, I will use my husband's cash app. You cash app us, we'll eat it.
what about wiring? What's it called?
Western Union, send it there. I don't mind. I'll go and
What's
collect.
the number? You want to wire? What's your routing number and
I
all
will
that? You
send
send
it.
all that there.
Send.
Account details to send.
Account
My husband will
details.
support me full chest.
So
because I
so
send
when you send that thing and then the deposits coming money there and then they jam you up now, what will you say?
jam me up. That's why I use the
Okay.
same
No,
method.
don't worry.
That's why I use the
Don't
same
worry.
method. Cash app is
Mm.
mostly just more safer because I don't really have any much money on cash app.
But you said you would give all the other stuff, but now you're
No, I never
retracting
do my
just cash
personal.
app only, yeah.
No, I don't do
Oh,
that.
okay. Oh, now
I
I
use-
was singing a different tune.
I use cash app.
Ladies,
Cash App.
spend the men's money. Spend in this economy.
Spend,
Spend
don't
the
be a
money.
me. Don't be a me. Spend. Don't
I
be a
like to
Hey.
hang around females that spend men's money.
It's like they
That's what I was
said, for the
sitting there
men
talking about.
for the men who have it, right? It ain't tricking if you got it.
Literally.
Yeah.
And it's
But if
only
you ain't
the
got it,
broke
it's
men.
tricking.
And for the most part, it's only the broke men that complain about women spending their money.
That's cap.
Bruh.
That is cap. That is the
No,
biggest
it's
lie
always
out there.
no, it is.
No,
That is so
You guys think it's only hard
cap.
out there for women?
I know it's hard out here for men. I feel bad for you guys. That's
I'm
why I
not
don't
saying
spend
that
you
it's
guys
not hard
money.
for you guys.
I literally just said I feel bad for you guys. I can't spend you guys money. It's okay.
The thing is, in this day today, like this, in this generation that we are in now, women value money and men to value money too. The same way right now, most men prefer a woman who is already stable and have their own so they can like come together and grow. It's the same way women also want a man who has it going on. You cannot come to a woman right now and then you're just there and then expect the woman.
Let me ask you this question.
Yes, you can.
Let me ask you this question though, right? If the woman is also just there, not doing anything, right? And now she expects the man from day one to just.
Then that's coming. Personally, like I always said, and I think I made this point the last time we had this conversation. I don't support women who do not grow on their own. If you're dependent on a man solely just for your own growth, you are just not it. You're not attractive.
I don't support
Make
it.
sure, even when you're in a relationship with someone or you're married, make sure you're earning on your own. Stop depend because tomorrow things might just go.
The man might leave you and he won't have
Yeah.
anything.
So how does that tie back into an episode about clubbing?
She just went completely.
Go and find those sugar daddies in the club.
Amen.
But the funny thing is, right? The thing is, a lot of times you're gonna hear a lot of women out here sit there and say, "Oh, spend that man's money." Find like Kelly said, find the sugar daddies in the club. But guess what? There's one thing that they would typically pick over the money and over all that, and that's attention. They want clout. Their women are the biggest clout chasers out there.
Yep.
They will see a man who's broke and famous, and because that man is famous, they'll be like, "Oh, I want this life because he can give me access to other things." And they would choose that over the men who actually does have money, who actually has the stability that they do want when they want to settle down. But guess what? They would ignore that person and go for the person who has more clout, who can get you into the club quicker, who can get you into that section quicker.
Connection.
It's not even just about the connection. They just want to stand up on that couch that one time and record their videos and post it on IG. Be like, look, guys, I'm here. You're not. That's really honestly what they care about. Again, men are not.
So heavy on that.
Again, why are the men are doing it? Because why? We know that women are not. Women are going to see that and be like, oh, this guy can get me here, so I can take this nice, cool video here. And they're gonna mess with me because of this specifically. They don't care if you're broke. They don't care if you have money like that. They just care about the clout that you have and that they can take advantage of.
Think about that guy. Think about that guy that made a business with that fake airplane. That airplane that everyone's going there and taking videos.
Yes. So, oh my gosh.
Yep.
But it was both men and women that were heavily in there.
But the men are doing it to attract the women. That's literally it. The women are doing it because they love the attention. They want to. They get something out of that.
Men love the attention just
Again,
as bad.
Men don't care about that attention. Most men, let me not say every man. Most men don't care about that attention specifically. They do it because they
men like women who make them look good.
Huh? What does that have to do with it?
That's part of the attention. That's what I'm trying to say.
Again,
If
no,
you have a
again,
hot babe by your corner, you want to show off.
not
Maybe not you, but I'm telling you,
again,
based on what
I'm
I've
not gonna say
seen,
most.
a lot of men do that. You think they'll get an
Again,
ugly girl just because?
so put it this way, right? If it's a guy who's like done, settled, whatever, and they're okay, right? You have a few amounts that are going to be okay showing off the woman, whatever, in that aspect. Cool. You have the other guy who has the finest girl in the world, but because he wants every other girl, he's going to hide that babe. He doesn't care about how fine you are. He wants to keep you hidden because he wants nobody else to know that she's there. Then you have the third category where he just don't want, like, he just don't care about it. So if you think about it, most men don't want the fine babe for attention. They just want the fine babe, period. Now, if a man is showing off prized possessions, they're bragging and things like that, they're not doing it for attention. No, they're doing it because guess what? Other women are going to see it and they're going to want him. They care about the access to the woman. They don't care about the attention. That's the difference. The woman, when they're doing that, they care about the attention that they're going to get. The man does not care about the attention. He cares about what comes from that attention.
Is to prove that they can get
So
any
in
woman
other
that they
words,
want.
the men are just trying to continue being an ashawo.
In other words, the men are the fishermen.
Okay, if that, if that's
And the
And
bait
the
is
baits
whatever
too.
they're
if that
doing.
if that's
They're
the
using one gay as
term
bait
you
to
want
the
to
other
use,
ones.
we'll go with that. Fishermen.
I mean, because that's literally what it is. Like, literally, what if you see a guy showing off and that thing, it's literally just bait. And I promise you, like, we've all, like, I've done that shit at some point in time back in the day
Yeah.
where I posted something and on purpose because I know what's going to come with that. And I know some responses that is going to come with that. And then bam, like, we just know.
Men also like to show off for other men too.
I mean, it depends. Yeah, it depends on what it is, right? Typically, material things, we don't really care. Oh, unless, like, oh, I got a new drill. Oh, great. I got a new workout set. Oh, excellent. Like, yeah, like, stuff like that. I got a new car. If you're into cars, great. We have specific things, right, that we like to show off
And
about.
taste.
I, for sure. Absolutely. I can't even argue with that. But to bring things back to this specific part, right, to like the clubbing and the stuff like that, when men are typically showing that part off, it's not because, oh, we care about attention. No, it's because we know the next time if I post this video with this, blah, 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 whatever, the next time a baby's coming out with me or going anywhere, they're most likely going to be like, oh, we're probably going to be in a similar situation today. So they're more likely to come with me.
Yep. I
It's
wonder
as
what
simple as that.
I wonder what she's having.
Exactly. And don't get me wrong, sometimes like we're just like you get to the point, right, where you just post it just because, oh, you're with your people, blah blah blah, whatever. But like again, when that sign comes out and the sparklets comes out, if you see a man
Dorime.
Actually, don't
recording,
I feel like
he's
I
attracting
honestly I
women.
hate those signs. Right now, I'm someone who does not even really like too much attention. So when I see it come, I feel like I'm too old for that right now. Sometimes just bring my drinks to the table.
You must do the Dorime.
Okay,
Don't be
Karen's
acting
like,
like
I don't get
Grandmammy.
it. You must record
I
it.
don't
I don't get it.
no,
Karen's like, you gotta
really
It's part of the
don't.
ambiance. It's
Like,
part of the
Kenny, that's
ambiance.
you. It's okay.
Yeah,
Like,
it's part of the
Like I'm not
ambiance.
saying that I don't do it. Like but I'm not gonna be like maybe it's on special occasions if I'm out celebrating, but regularly and they just
Yeah.
come and be bringing signboards all with lights and woo. And
I
then
mean,
at the end,
some
I'm
is
like,
funny though.
what?
Nah, so I'm not gonna lie. Like Bona said, the ambiance, right? Sometimes it's actually really cool. Like there's this spot where they don't do like the sparklers, they do bubbles. Like they literally like a bunch of like bubbles
No,
and stuff. Like it's
personally,
like,
it's
oh
just
wow,
me.
that's
I'm not
pretty
the
cool.
attention. I
Like I've
don't
never
like.
seen that.
Well,
It's just
Kelly,
me.
God
I
forbid you
don't
and
like the
God
attention.
forbid all of
I've
us on
seen
the
them
club. We must do it for
carry
you.
an auntie on a toy car, like 4 people literally on shoulder, like above. They carried auntie on a toy car. She brought the bottle like that way. This was in Dallas like a few years ago. I was like, that one I got to record because it's just ridiculous. But sometimes a show is, it's a part of it.
Oh yeah.
it really, that's
Think
the
about it
whole
too. I think
spectacle.
remember when we were at the club in Conakry, right? After pre-wedding, post-wedding vibes.
I
So
wasn't there.
all of us on the wedding, we pulled up to the club. We had this one section. This other group had their own section.
Mm.
Once we did Dorime, they did Dorime.
Of
We did
course, I
Dorime
already know what
again.
happens.
They did Dorime again. So at that moment, it became a competition.
It's called Bottle Wars.
Yeah.
But it was all cool, right? End of the day, we all went, shook hands, celebrated, partied, and that was it. End of the night,
People
it's
just
just
said that
stuff that
wasting
happened.
money because people were doing complete.
Oh, but I guarantee with your own Dorime, when they were bringing the bottles, dollar bills were flying.
Dollar
I know
bills
that
were
group.
flying.
I know that group.
Me.
Dollar bills fly. When
Me.
you pay for the bottles and then when they bring the thing with the sign everything, they
Yeah,
start
I
throwing money,
add-ons.
start
Yeah, of course.
adding,
Me.
No,
and
Me.
then
no,
things
not
start
not
shaking,
you, not you,
and then
not
things
you,
start shaking,
not you. Yes,
when
yes.
when it starts going, things shake.
Now, obviously, right? If you think about it, right, we all know that we all know that clubbing is expensive, right? Now,
Oh yeah.
people that have sense, right? Like Carson knows, we have sense. We have some more sense. When we go to the club, we're very sensible. We know what to do and what not to do. So
You're already
obviously,
strategized.
by the time we walk into any club on any given day or any lounge, whatever, we know what we're going to do and what not to do. And by no means are we breaking away from what we planned.
No.
So we know that a bottle outside is going to cost how much? X amount of dollars, right? So it's 60
Yeah.
bucks. In the club, 400. So you're like, okay,
Pre-game.
that's one.
Of course, you pregame before now.
Pre and post. So we already know that we're going to pregame. And then obviously there's a bottle for the afters. What happens in the club is just for the ambience. After that,
That's
that's
it.
what the refund is.
That's it.
Yeah, but the
You're not
people
like
that can afford it, so they go and they spend that money, which is all fine and good, right? Us that have more sense, we will spend what we can afford.
that's it. And you know exactly how you're breaking it down. Okay, you
Oh, yeah.
play this position, you play this position, you play this position, and you form the
Everybody
team.
knows what to do.
Avengers assemble.
Well, me as a woman, I don't understand that aspect. I just
You
walk
can
in
enjoy that.
and I
So it's so funny she says that, right? Because there was this picture, not even a picture, it actual thing. I think it was in the Carolinas somewhere. Somebody correct me in the comments at some point in time. There was a club that opened up and they were like all ladies only, nothing else.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they took a picture of the club. First off, all the women were just sitting. Nobody stood up, nobody bought anything at all. They were just sitting there, bored as hell. Boring as hell. It's like, bro, women, and that's been that club is done. Ended, finished. That whole thing they try to do, completely gone. And it kind of just ties back to what Karen was saying. It's like, oh yeah, you guys want the men's money, right? But the attention that comes with it, you don't want it. But then the women that say, oh, I have my own, I'm not going to rely on the man. They go there, they don't want to spend anything, and then they just look miserable in the club just by themselves. And the thing is, like, you think, oh, would men ever do that? No, we'd never have a all guys club only. Like, why would we do that?
Friends, I have to plan it out.
Imagine you planned it out and say, oh, let's go to this all women club. And then you go there and everybody just sitting there.
You leave.
that's
You can't
just
find the men. Where the men at?
If we're being quite honest, okay, with that 69-year age, I agree. Because my generation, because y'all are millennials, I'm Gen Z.
Yep.
My generation, not including me, I mainly hang out with millennials. I don't really have friends my age. They are the worst people to go clubbing with. Like,
who? Millennials or Gen Z?
Gen Z. Because they don't dance now. They don't dance. And even with some millennials too, everybody is just at the club. The club is just I'm not talking about the older generations, like the 50-year-olds and whatnot.
You mean the lounges? Let's not even say the club, because we had clubs. You guys have lounges. Y'all have not really experienced clubs.
My bad, whatever. But I'm still talking about like even like 30-year-olds and under. It's like it's even going around on Instagram and whatever, people saying the same thing. Like, nobody dances. Like, when I went out on Sunday, a DJ came up to me and was like, hey, I saw you in the corner, because I was the only person dancing. He was like, hey, I saw you in the corner over there dancing, enjoying yourself. He was like, thank you so much. The crowd is so lame. He was like, I really do appreciate it. I was like, yeah, you're welcome. Like, it's good music. I have a drink in my hand. I'm going to enjoy. And it's just like, it's so sad. Like, so it's like nobody just dances anymore. Everybody just wants to go out and look.
Wait. So why do you think nobody is like dancing like that in the club though?
Because now it's all about who looks the best. It's about social status now. Who can get the section?
Clout. Someone said that. Clout, right?
Yeah.
Someone said that earlier. Wow.
It's all about the social status. Who got the section? Who got the best bottles? Because as soon as the phone is out, that's when, hey, we love. Then as soon as the phone is down, everybody is just like silent.
Yeah.
silent. It's disgusting. Like you have good music playing and then nobody is dancing. Everybody's just sitting down. At one point, I felt awkward. I'm not even gonna lie to you. At one point, I felt awkward being the only person dancing. But at one point, I was just like, "It's okay, Karen. Like, please, if you want to sit down and not do anything, it doesn't concern you. Just keep dancing."
Well, question though, do you think that like part of it, one, is because everybody and their mom is a DJ now, where it's like some people are just not good and the music is just not good in the clubs. And then two, because they're taxing so much for people to even get in. By the time you get in, if you don't have a section, like you're a peasant basically, and then you try to get a drink, one drink is like $17, $18. And if you're in DC, oh God, 22, 23, and it's like you're not as tipsy and loose to have a good time.
It's yes to both of them. So yes and no to both of them. Because with the DJs, I've been in clubs where the DJs have been impeccable. Still, nobody is dancing except for the African scenes and like the older African scenes. The younger African scenes, like my sister who's 20, she told me she hates going out with her age mates. Like they don't dance whatsoever. But like the older African scenes, they like 30 and up, they typically dance. And
We show
then
our
with the
style.
drinks, huh?
They would like to show our style.
Yes, now. But then with the drinks thing, it's like you're going to the club, you already know everything's expensive. And I also hate the section aspect of it. People say that's what ruined clubbing is the section aspect because there's no space for people to dance. Like clubs will have all these sections and then the dance floor is like so minute.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you expect people to dance if there's literally no dance floor? Everything, the whole dance floor has been taken by sections. Like, I hate sections with a burning passion. Yeah, I hate it and I love it because when I'm wearing heels, I need to sit down somewhere. But like, section really does like make people feel like this is the cool kids table. We're sitting here and we're just looking down on you peasants dancing. And then that's when the people on the sections be judging, laughing, and giggling the people that want to dance and don't know how to dance. So
Dang. I mean, you kind of said a lot of things, right? That kind of I do agree with a lot because one, you Gen Z people, you guys need character. You guys need strong character because back in the day, I remember you would go into the club, the nightclubs, all the women are there wearing heels. You enter the club, there's nowhere to sit. Those babes are there in heels dancing the whole night, non-stop. And then that tanga calf muscles, you understand? They do not skip they got it. So the whole sitting aspect, obviously I get it. Yeah, you want to sit sometimes, but when you get in there's nowhere to sit. The babes dealt with it. We all dealt with it. It was cool, whatever. But then the next part of it too, right, is the aspect of the moment you dance, right? If you're not a dancer, you're just one of us like us that can just two-step and that's it, nothing more, nothing less. The moment they start doing all these dances, you start seeing all these dancers doing these things, you're not encouraged to go ahead and do it with them because there's that camera that's out there, which we did not have back then. That phone, when that phone comes out there, you can go viral at any moment. And so why would I risk it? Why would I
Wall
risk it?
star.
Like, bro, I'll be on TikTok somewhere, World Star somewhere, Instagram somewhere. Why would I risk it?
I know it's crazy because back in the day, people were like, we're going to the club to dance. Like that was
Yeah.
the mission. It was the mission. Like it was pretty much like an after party thing, right? You go to the party, you do all your drinking there, go to the club and you burn all the damn calories out.
Yeah.
That was the mission.
Now you have ring lights everywhere, flashing everywhere.
They have
Literally,
babes with
bro.
their attachment light on their phones.
Attachment, bro, right there. So, blah, 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 blah.
Get the angles.
like people don't know how to live in the moment anymore. Like they
I feel
don't.
like the older you get, the more exhausting it is to like post or record. Like I get so lazy. Like I used to be someone who would post so much, especially like on my Snapchat. But it's like the more you like, I go to the club now and I'm like, I'm gonna take a video, I'm gonna take a picture. Like sometimes I'll dress really cute. I'm like, you know what? I'll have a cute outfit on. By the time I come back, it's like I don't have one eye picture, one eye selfie because it's exhausting. Like I feel like that's something that just but people, you go to the club, you see everybody, ring lights out, flashlights out, like you said, they
They've
just take
lost
away
the
from like the
plot.
moment.
But
I
on,
feel
a,
like
but
on, a-
content
on, a-
sometimes-
on another note, though, right? These people, they get paid for their content. So for some people, they're getting paid, so
Some,
they
yeah.
have to do these
No,
things.
most of
Some,
this, yeah, I
not
get
all.
that.
That's
Yeah.
what I
Not
said.
all.
Some. That's what I said.
Yeah,
Some.
But then what happened to, again, the point of a picture, right, is to remember that moment. So there are times where you do have people like 1 or 2 videos because you do want to remember that moment.
Yeah,
Like
1 or 2,
Snapchat is,
yeah.
key for like, oh damn, I always repost photos like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So I'm like,
Like,
damn,
oh
I
yeah.
was here. And then it brings back that memory. I'm like, oh snap. So like, again, that
Yep.
video is, it
No,
does have its
I'm all for
place.
capturing memories, but like do it, but don't like just be on your phone consistently, like just zooming in, zooming out, lights on, lights off, like just do it 1, 2 takes and enjoy.
And it's not even that. Then they'll still stay on their phone, texting on Instagram. It's so weird. Like, what was the point of you coming to the club if all you're gonna do is be on your phone? Like, please go somewhere.
Right. But guess who's not on
I
their
love
phone the
to
whole
see,
time though?
okay.
The
I'm not
older
people.
generation.
Exactly. The older people, the
I-
50-year-old, the
That's why I like
60-year-olds,
to
they're not
go
on their
clubbing
phone.
with older people.
Personally,
like,
I'm
okay,
not
we
big
are
on
going
like
to dance.
standing up and dancing consistently. Like I'm not big on that. I like to sit down and relax.
So the funny thing is, we just talked about all these things that we don't like in the club, we don't like in the phones. But guess what? The old folks are the main people who are not doing the things we don't like.
Exactly.
So they should. It sounds like we're agreeing that they belong in the club until they're 69 because they're happier. They're living their life. They're not on their phones out there. They're not worried about the smaller things. They're free in the club. Obviously, they can't dance for the whole 2 hours, but they can dance for maybe 20 minutes before their back gives out. But guess what? They out there. They're living it up. So let's let them live,
Mm,
And who knows? They might find their third or fourth wife in there.
I know. And her bills might be paid
Exactly.
because that's the whole mission, right? That's the whole plan. Kelly, final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Final thoughts.
Well, but according to your power
Mm,
and according to your pockets,
very important.
Mm,
Well, some of
money
us
is
don't have the
important.
privilege of free entry.
I'm telling you.
Some of us don't have that luxury of free entry. Queen K,
Yes, sir.
final thoughts.
Go clubbing, y'all. If you want to go clubbing, make sure you're going to club to go and dance. Okay, enjoy yourself. Enjoy this life. There's too much suffering that's happening right now. Too much suffering. So if you want to go and escape and enjoy yourself, go to clubbing every weekend. I don't think so. There's sometimes you need to go and do other things than clubbing. But if you're gonna go once or twice a month, I see nothing wrong with it. Go and shake body, go enjoy life small. So yes.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Like a wise man once said,
Mm,
you only live once. That's the motto. YOLO.
Shut
YOLO.
up.
So, hey, look, man. If you're 60, you're close to the end. You only live once. Get out there, live life, stay dangerous, and stay thirsty, my friends.
By their comments, we know who they are,
By the
who
comments,
they shall be.
when we were asking for final thoughts, we were not saying what you were saying now.
I'm telling you.
Nonsense.
After I
Also,
just
by
I
their
just dropped a
comments,
gem,
now.
you just went
I
and
know.
ruined it. Jesus,
You
I
ruined it.
literally
I was about to
ah.
close. I was going to close. When I have to say
Oh, my
something to
goodness.
close.
So we close.
Very unserious gear. Anyway,
I'm telling you.
thank you all for taking the time to discuss. Clubbing is nice. Clubbing is nice, but do it wisely, like Chef Carr said. Anyway, but like we talked about the whole podcast, right? Clubbing has its own benefits, right? And it has its own risks, just like most of the things that we do in life. But aging doesn't automatically mean that you should stop. All right. Let your body tell you when it's time. Just like how athletes, when their body says it's time, right? The idea of 69 is just an idea, right? It's not hard science. So let your body do the talking for you.
Is Kara still go clubbing and
On attend l'enfant. L'enfant ne vient pas. Yeah.
All right, guys. This was fun. Yeah. So thank you guys for chatting with us. Check us out on Instagram at the NYK Podcast. We are also on the Bird app at 901. It's been a pleasure. Kelly Mungs, Queen K, Chef Carl, and yours truly, Bell. Peace out.
There. What is dead may never die.
Mhm.